Hello everyone, this is The Illusion. Welcome back to Elite Dangerous. Um, as you probably have noticed on Twitter, I basically said that I was going to put a video out yesterday. That is true, of course. My eyes are burning. This is actually today still. Eyes are still kind of on fire a little bit, but I need to start recording for tomorrow's video, otherwise I'm going to be in the same position as today. The reason why I can't put out a video today is I just can't sit in front of this game for more than say 20-25 minutes. So this video will be broken up into probably eight parts, into like 2 or 3 parts, and I'll mash them all together. We're making a detour. This is one thing I've completely blanked on that I should have just plotted for in the first place, and that is Shock Station. I should have plotted for Jock Station first. It would have been a perfect waypoint, and we're going to go there. They've since renamed where Jock Station is. It's now called Colonia. Battlestar Galactica fans will know this world. Or people at the very least who have, of course, watched Battlestar Galactica will know Colonia, which is a very interesting one. It is some 16.8 thousand light years from our current position. It's 22,000 light years from the bubble. It will be probably a good 10,000 light years from our actual destination, but that's something I can do in like 3 or 4 days at most. Apparently, this route is supposed to take 10 hours using the jetcom boost. Of course, it is taking us longer than that, or will be taking us longer than that, because we're going to go to Colonia first. I estimate this trip will actually take me, including off-camera stuff, from here till we get to Sagittarius A Star, not including the time we stop at Colonia, probably another 8 hours worth of footage for work. That's only going to be, I'm probably going to record about, I don't know, 3 hours of that, maybe. We'll be doing a live stream. That will be all over on my Twitch, twitch.tv/arc_horse. My old Twitch. I really gotta get a new one. But that one will be live streaming today. Probably about 4 or 5 hours of me just jumping to Colonia, discussing random things. That will, of course, be outputted to YouTube. In full, will be broken up at all, verified over there as well. Yeah, I did just try to do just a straight up plot, because you can't actually do what I'm doing outside of the game in the game. However, there's one thing that it doesn't do, and that is fuel stars. That's probably one of my biggest criticism for this game is fuel stars. Not fuel stars directly, but the fact that the plotter does not automatically say, "Hey, you have this much fuel range. Let me put that into my calculations and say, hey, for me 300 light years, there needs to be a fuel star in my route. 300 light years is like max type of thing. It should be like 250. I'll start looking for a fuel star. Maybe I'll move it back to 200. This is the nearest one without going over, type of thing. Not a Price is Right type of thing. Anyways, I'll do my live stream. I'll be back with you for you a second. For me, probably a couple of hours, and we'll continue on. I'll probably be a good 10,000 light years. Anyways, I'll be back with you in just a couple minutes. All right, so I'm heading back to around and just don't have the jump range to reasonably get to any long distance. So I'm heading back, as I mentioned in my update video. So I'm using the Neutron router, and I try to search for my location, which is this. Oh, wait, this. This does not exist within the system. I do not know why. I don't know how. That is where I'm at right now. I'm fueling up. It does not exist. I don't know why. It doesn't. Real weird. Anyways, I will continue on to Aranan, and I'll bring you guys back if anything interesting happens. Welcome back. Alright, so server issues have been resolved, it seems. Things are back to being normal. I haven't gotten nearly as far as I was expecting to. Actually expecting to get, I don't know, probably back to the Lagoon Nebula. Which is... where? Here. We're still several thousand light years out from that. But yeah. Actually, I think it's only 1,000 light years. That's it. Where are you? Lagoon. Yeah, 2.5 or 2.2 thousand light years. Alright, so I just need to quickly supercharge my drive.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2.
So yeah, so if you've watched my channel update, you'll see that these videos are now going to be fully edited from now on. Sorry. Like when I just coughed, I'm going to edit that out. They are going to be once a week, like I said. Also, I am going to be getting a new mic. I have done some testing, and the voice you're hearing is not the normal voice. It's actually due to my microphone being, it's kind of low end, but it's not high end. It's not low end. It's mid range technically. I have a blue snowball. That's what I used to use. However, that has a lot of background noise to it. So I'm gonna buy off of a website, proper boom for it, and a pop filter. That should filter a lot of background noise as well by itself. So yeah. That will happen probably in the next month or so. As I said, I will be using, takes about a month to ship it. It's cheaper. Alright. So we are at 274. How far along are we? We're a ways along the road I planned. We're going to Aranan, by the way. We're not actually going to go to Aranan, we're going to go to the lighthouse. Oh, it doesn't actually get you to go to a lighthouse. Interesting. Well, I will be going to the lighthouse. Because that is super easy to go to. From there I can just one jump to the actual system I want to go to. What we're going to do is we are going to right. We're going to go ahead and work on our warp drive or frameshift drive and get it to be at least 40 light year jump range. Once I have 40 light years fully laden, that is when I will start jumping towards Sagittarius. But first I want to see about getting stuff like injecting the warp drive or the frameshift drive. FTL drive. I want to call it the FTL drive from now on because I'm used to saying warp drive. The FTL drive, you can inject it, so I want to see about those, see if you can carry them without a cargo bay. If you need a cargo bay, I don't mind bringing one, but I'd rather not. So I've already scanned this one. So I'm currently scrolling up and down the page I'm using to do. That link I always put in the description. Yes, we're pretty much going back along our route, which makes this a lot easier. It'll make it so that I know what stars we're going to. But we're probably going to, you know, not use the exact one because we came from the lighthouse. Okay. Now we're technically going to go to the lighthouse, but so I don't know what that sound is. It sounds like RCS, but I don't know if that is what's causing that sound. But yeah, with a 40 light year jump range, these supercharged jumps or the check cone boost jumps will be a lot better. I think a 40, if it's 300%. Let me just, once I come out of FTL, I'll calculate it. Last time I heard it was 300%. So if I times it by 30, I think. So I'm just trying to figure it out. 15% is 0.15. 100% will be 1. No, it wouldn't be. I hate that. Will this let me do percentages? No, it won't. I just want to get this information correct. (120 light year range). Much smaller than what we have right now. We have a 33.2%. The 99.6 is what we should. So it's obviously no longer 300%. It must be 500%. What is it? Yeah, it must be close to 500. No, not 500. Probably 400. Maybe. Let me look this up. Jet cone boost the light dangerous. So may as well use the wiki one. It says 300%. So it is still 300%. Crap. I just closed my plotter. There, reopen it. I closed my plotter. Oops. Like, no. Ooh, that's weird. Done that. We've done that. We've done that. We've done that. We've done that one, I think. We are at 7.8. So there. So the next one's 5 jumps. The most that these can go up through, I only skimmed through it, but it looks like it's only like 200. No. How many jumps total? It's 146 jumps total. All said and done. That's how many jumps that we have to do. That's it. So this will be covered over the next 2-3 episodes. Like usual, I will be doing stuff off camera, but most of it will be recorded, just in case something weird happens.
Frameshift drive supercharged.
Cool. I'll get you out of there.
Frameshift drive
Completely
charging.
block in this direction. Must be the neutron star that's doing this. Yeah, it's completely blocked in this direction. Yeah, I'm starting to see some stuff, so it must be the neutron star
4,
or something.
3, 2,
I wouldn't think it's completely blocked in this direction, but we may be heading straight down. I don't know. Oh, that little effect up there, that white effect up there, that was going straight down for me one day. Or one jump, I should say. Ooh, hello there, big star.
fuel scooping.
I haven't fuel scooped in a while. We still have a lot of fuel left, which is nice. And we didn't use a single heatsink, which is nice.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, the server issues that we're having yesterday and the day before. The day before was kind of, wasn't actually reported, but I was having some issues. It was mostly connectivity and routing issues.
2, 1, engage.
So the routing issues were basically some of the route, like if you plot out a route, sometimes it will go like in the opposite direction for some reason. I had that happen a couple of times. I do not know why that would happen, but it's quite possible that might have been me doing that, but it was mostly connectivity issues that I noticed that were for sure server issues. I'm gonna have
Fuel
to
scoop disengaged.
refuel at some time. 3 more jumps.
Frameshift drive charging.
Excuse me. No, I don't know how much actual data we have. I haven't actually scanned any. Haven't done anything besides just honk and jump. That's all I've done
4, 3,
the entire
2,
way out. So,
1. Engage.
and I have done a little more research on the journey to Sagittarius A star. It's a lot of people say it's your first real jump, but 40 light year jump range is really the minimum required because there's a lot of long distance jumping. Even using the jet gun boost, it takes a long time. So the series in which I'm doing the journey to Sagittarius A star will continue, but probably not for another month or two. We'll probably go to some other closer locations, and from there go. I'll have to look around, see if there's any stations outside of the bubble besides Jock Station, and I'll see what they can do. If Jock Station just has everything, then I'll head a beeline for Jock, because they're like 10k light year out from center of the galaxy. But that won't happen until I've fully engineered this starship for exploration. I probably won't bring any weapons with me either. Right now I am fully armed. I have every slot. Admittedly, my smaller slots are only pulse lasers, but turret or they're simple. So yeah, that's always fun. With a fully armed Asp Explorer.
Frameshift drive charging.
Probably won't need to do that. I probably won't need to activate my shields and whatnot until probably 1,000 light years out.
4,
At that point, I'll
3,
hopefully remember
2,
to turn on my bloody shields and my weapons. And I'll see about contacting the Iron Legion. Get them to escort me in. Here we go. So, done that. This one's just a bump. Yeah, so a lot of these jumps we could have made here that I'm making now, we could go further. Oh, you let me bookmark. Okay. Yeah, some of the server issues are evidently still here. I can't bookmark that. Weird. Oh wait, I haven't scanned this. Just a neutron star. No, not just a neutron star. Yeah, the bookmark thing is just spinning. The server issues must still be going on players. The launcher said there was something wrong. I mean, bookmark. If it's just bookmarks not working, then that's absolutely fine. I'm not gonna
Frameshift drive supercharged.
wait for the game to actually be stable for that. Okay, let's jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
I know this Far Cry 5 is out, however, I would not be able to record it. I don't have a recommended CPU, unfortunately. My CPU is too old. I have a recommended GPU, so if it was just GPU, that'd be fine, but my CPU is too old. This game actually taxes my CPU a little bit, sometimes. Right now it's only 50%, but it goes up to like 90% sometimes. Okay. Or that seems to only happen when I'm not, or when I'm using VSync. Don't understand why VSync does that. Ooh, this has another neutron star on the path. Yeah, bookmarks are not working. I'm clicking on it. Nothing's happening. Not too sure what's going on there.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Well, what's good though is that this game actually lets me play at 60 FPS almost always. In fact, before limiting it to 60 FPS, I had everything at like 200 FPS. Stupid.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't think it's VSync that was causing the issue. I think it was not having VSync that was causing the issue. I can't remember. Something was causing the issue, and I turned some setting that had to do with VSync or off. Something. I don't know. I don't care. Just got fixed. So this one is a 4 jump.
Fuel scooping.
I'm actually going to go ahead and refuel. So I can have a look, see at this fuel system. The line will plan up, but these are all. Oh, good. Yeah, the bookmark thing is just not working. It was working just like a minute ago. Don't know. It is mighty weird. We seriously did not refuel in the time I had to look at that. But we should refuel by the time I leave the Corona.
Fuel scooping complete.
Voila.
Frameshift drive charging.
So we got a full tank of fuel now, which is great. No, what would be really interesting is if they forced you to deploy your cargo scoop, and in the cargo scoop, your fuel scoop will be there.
4,
That would be interesting.
3, 2, 1.
We would have to rework it so that if you deployed a cargo scoop in Super Cruise, it would automatically try to refuel. Otherwise, it wouldn't work. It'd be more realistic, but I'm not too sure how much of a gameplay additive that would bring. Okay. I'm actually going to go ahead and have a look at some stars. Or some planets. I haven't scanned planets in a while. Okay, so the 3 planets I'm choosing here are all at the very least water worlds or rocky terraformable worlds, one or the other. Water world. Perfect. Wrong button. So this will give us, well, if they're not terraformable, then it'll give us like 300,000 credits each. The high metal content world. Cool. Are they terraformable? That one is. They're both. Okay, let's go to the next one. That's sheer luck to find terraformable worlds out here. So so the system that we're in right now is worth 1 million credits to me. That's how much the system is worth. It's 1 million credits. Now we will need a lot of money to upgrade our drive. Because I want to bring stuff like whatchamacallit, some refill stuff for my AGM or AFM or whatever the damn thing's called, the auto field repair unit. Metal content world, and you are not terraformable, so all right, but yeah. Ammonia rich. Rather interesting. Yeah, so let's continue on to the next system. I'm not going to scan every one, but if they're close enough, I'll scan them like this ones were.
Frameshift drive charging.
So this is not it. 2 more jumps. So this one's an intermediary, then we're going to a neutron star. So I really wish there was a space station at Jock, the Jock neutron star. Not necessarily orbiting the neutron star, but in that system. That would be useful for explorers. Then we don't have to enter the bloody bubble to sell our data. Oh, this is a neutron star. Hey, fun. Those are a little ways away. This one though will be very interesting to go to, so I'm going to go there. I'm going to scan this whole system. Because there's some interesting bodies. Well, one interesting body. Well, may as well scan them all because there's only 3. Yeah, so that's something I'm probably going to be doing a lot of. Okay, since we're not going to out there, I'm not going to waste my. I'm not going to have this trip be wasted. I'm going to scan as much as I can. I'll see about maybe even switching this over to Road to Riches. That would take us longer, but if I can do Road to Riches for 6,000 light years, that's that would be one hell of a profit. Like 6,000, like you can make a good 400 mil on a 400 light year jump or 400 light years of Road to Riches. Imagine a 6,000 light year thing. Whew, that would be tasty, to say the least. So it's not this planet that's really cool, it's the next one. I don't think we can land on it, but I will certainly be taking pictures of, probably using them for the thumbnail. It'd be hilarious if it calls itself Hell. It looks like Hell. I haven't done exploration in like 2 weeks or something like that. Something ridiculous because we've been, you know, technically we have been exploring, but not really. It'd be really nice to find a place that wasn't explored. But this game is several years old, so probably not. I'm in a content world. Not terraformable. This is the planet that I want to go to. And that's the Lagoon Nebula, I think. He thinks that's the Lagoon Nebula or the Tariff Nebula, one or the other. Not 100% sure on that one. What if it's possible to, like, engage frameshift drive without hitting J? Like, just super cruise towards your location. But I know after a while you will hit 1,000 C. That's 1,000 times the speed of light, so... Which is warp 1, by the way. Just under warp 1. Actually, warp 1's like 1,500? Just between 1,000 and 1,500. I can't remember the exact number. So this one, I actually want to get close. You want pictures of it. Those are some very interesting nebula that are closest to the bubble. Now we already see the incredible sight that this planet looks to be. Yeah, not green. Yeah, this planet's interesting. Okay. How close is the next? Okay, you can let me go to the next one. Thank you. The next one's a ways out. See how far away it is from me. 8,000. Nah. Nope, not happening. 8,000, by the way, is like 3 minutes on average. What? Oh, right. This is a neutron star. Um. Yeah, so if we had 40 light year jump range, we would have been able to do that. Which unfortunately cannot. If I remove my weapons and probably my shield, like if I had to go down to bare bones, we can probably get to like 35 light year jump range. Boiling. Not that much. Sorry if you heard that click. I had to sneeze. Ugh, playing too much Minecraft. Wrong button. Hit E instead of the middle click. Which is always fun. Okay. In a couple of seconds and we'll be at the neutron star and we can continue on. So this system is probably worth like 500,000 credits. Maybe. There's a reason why I don't like doing the exploration on the way. It takes a while to get money. And since we're mostly doing neutron star jumping, yeah, it's not really worth doing the exploration until you're there. But hey, the last system gave us 2 terraformable worlds, which are worth a lot of money, and a high meta content world, which I'm surprised was not terraformable. I mean, it was 7 atmospheric units, so that is a little high. 7 times the pressure that you are experiencing right now, by the way. That's how much it is, I think. Okay. Hello, neutron star. I'm finding that most neutron stars are purple in this game. Purplish blue. Alright. So yeah, see, I would have done the other side of this thing. Supercharge me. Supercharge me. Huh, I never heard a neutron star do this type of sound.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, on to another neutron star.
Four, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
See what this neutron star gives us. I'm not too sure if I've seen this neutron star yet or not. No, I have not. Okay. There's 2 ammonia worlds. They're not actually worth a whole lot, though. But we know there's 2 ammonia worlds there now. Okay, next one is 2 jumps. By the way, since I've started this, we've gone over 1,000 light years. We still have 5.8 thousand light years to go, but yeah. About 0 root. Bookmarks are still not working. It'd be nice if you could, like, engineer the Advanced Discovery Center and the Detailed Surface Scanner to be one. So, like, when you come into a system, you can just ping or just honk the system with that thing and get every damn system scanned. That would be interesting. That would be something like maybe you could do after you've done fully upgrading both the range of the ADD, Advanced Discovery Scanner, and the ADS, I should say. Ooh, there's a D at the start of scan. The Advanced Discovery Scanner needs to be at max range, as does the Detailed Surface Scanner, or something along those lines. The same aspect needs to be at the same at max tier before you can actually combine the two. Range makes the most sense because reaching the range of the thing. Holy crap! This system has a lot of things. Let me have a look. Binary, bunch of gas giants. Those are metal worlds, I think. Also rocky worlds. Class 2. Looks like there's maybe 2 class 2 gas giants. Oh, that's a lot. So it's just 1 class 2, which is that one. That's a long ways away. Carbon star. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff.
Frameshift drive charging.
A lot of huff. Yeah, a lot of stuff. Yeah, 71 objects in one system. That's not a lot. Not as much as there can be once you go to the actual core.
Engage.
There's some systems with like a lot of stars in them. Hundreds of objects in one system. It's so densely packed. Unfortunately, I have run out of time for this episode. So if you did like this episode, please do leave a like, and if you do really like this episode, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.